Hi there, Jennifer Sanford here with Open Door Communications, and today I want to talk about practice makes perfect, creating a culture of preparedness within your organization. It really does take a cultural shift to move an organization into a place to be prepared. And I'm not talking just about checklists and protocols. I'm talking about knowing what your employees will do and having your employees know what to do in the event of an emergency situation. There perhaps is no greater example of creating a culture of preparedness than the Morgan Stanley Group led by VP of Corporate Security, Rick Rescorla. He was responsible for overseeing all of the security measures in the 22 floors that were occupied in the World Trade Center 1 building. He was not a popular man when he made the decision to implement 3-month drills. So drills every 3 months where their employees, their consultants, their executives, and any visitor to Morgan Stanley would need to be prepared to do an evacuation down to the 44th floor. Now this came about in 1993 after the bombing of the World Trade Center building, where the Port Authority's emergency protocols didn't really align with what Morgan Stanley wanted in their culture of preparedness. Rick was a champion to implement a system and a culture where people would know what to do. So the fire alarm would go off, and 2 by 2 they would evacuate high floor to low floor, which we know is really the model of preferred evacuation, to ensure that everyone gets there. He had a stopwatch, he had a walkie-talkie, and there were constantly debriefs around how fast people were moving, how well they worked together, and really reinforcing that in an emergency environment, whether real or not quite sure perceived drills, it was time to go. So when 9/11 happened, even when the Port Authority made an announcement to say, stay where you are, we're investigating a situation, Morgan Stanley employees knew what to do. They began to mobilize 2 by 2, and with Rick at the helm with the bullhorn, he began to see the evacuation of one of the largest tenant groups of World Trade Center 1. Rick is wildly credited by saving a lot of lives on 9/11, and he is often remembered for having been there with the bullhorn, actually singing songs to motivate people to move out of the building fast enough. And if that isn't a testament to a culture of preparedness, I'm not sure what is. So if you're a leader watching this video, I want to challenge you to get up and go and pull the fire alarm. Go ahead, go and do it. And I want you to watch what happens. Do you have a culture of preparedness within your organization? Do people get up and move? Do people know what to do? Is there confusion? Are people actually leaving the building? If you're finding this isn't happening, it's time to review your emergency program. To learn more about what we're talking about, visit our website, www.opendoorcommunications.ca. Thanks for watching.